Life and death, moon and sun, it's sure to each the piper comes. And while God and Goddess give for free, down below there will be fees. Despite perfect love and perfect trust, there's no way around it. Cash is a must. We've sought within, but come up short. So we come to thee, your help to court. If you would aid this temple's life, a $3 donation would be nice. Remember well that gifts when sent return threefold of what was spent. But if you can't, well, blessed be. We shall survive.
Merry meet, this is Lady Nefties of Universal Pagan Temple, here with week 48 of Wicca, a year and a day in Magick. This week we'll be learning about spirits, ghosts, and the afterlife. Now, most Wiccans believe in an afterlife in one form or another. The most popular one is the Summerland. Now, this is a stage of spiritual reflection after you pass on, where you reflect on your past life, your past deeds and past events and even past traumas. And then, from there, you wait for reincarnation. You are one with the gods and the goddesses, and you await your reincarnation. Now, some believe that you can even choose the life that you will be reincarnated as. But once you are a human, you will always be reincarnated as a human. Or most Wiccans believe that anyway. So, you get to choose your life lesson for your next reincarnation. Say, if you were a selfish person, you may want to live your next life as a lesson, as being selfless and more giving. Or if you were an angry person in your past life, you may want to have your next life goal to be happy. And so on and so forth. You probably get the picture. Now, some Wiccans also believe if you were wicked or cruel in your life and you die and you go on to the Summerlands, everybody goes to the Summerlands, not just the good people, because Wiccans do not believe in a hell or any type of punishment like that after death. So, even the wicked and cruel would go to the Summerland, and they will then reflect on their past deeds and actions towards others, and hopefully they would choose to live their reincarnated life and choosing a goal that would be the opposite of what they did in their previous life, choosing to be a good and moral person. Now, the Summerland is described as, just as it's called, the Summerland. It's a beautiful field in the middle of summer. But for other Wiccans and other pagans, they may have a different view of the afterlife. Now, some may not believe in an afterlife at all, or some may believe in a different pagan culture's afterlife. Such, you could follow the 42 negative confessions and go to the Duat into the west of the Egyptian pantheon, or you could follow the 9 Norse noble virtues and go to one of the many halls of the gods or goddesses that, if they choose you to go to their hall, you go there. But it is all up to you whether you want to believe in the Summerland or the Duat, or if you're a warrior, if you want to go to Valhalla, then that's your goal. But it's all up to you. I am not here to tell you in which afterlife to believe in. So, whatever your path may be in Wicca or in paganism, choose whatever feels right to you. Now on to the popular topic, ghosts. Now, why are there ghosts? Well, most Wiccans believe that they are not here staying on this plane because they want to be. They are stuck. And some say, whether you're Wiccan or not, that ghosts that are stuck in this plane, they were not good people in their life, and they are still connected to our plane due to their past deeds and their emotions that are tied to a place. And they are not happy, obviously, that they are stuck, and they cannot accept their fate sometimes, and they live on in our realm, kind of stuck in between, as an intelligent spirit. Now, sometimes due to certain environmental conditions and factors, and even memories of an area, ghosts will remain stuck there, and the memory of that event will replay kind of like an old VHS or DVD tape, but the spirits are not intelligent, and sometimes the spirits are not even there at all, because their spirit may be tied to an environmental factor, such as water, or stone, or even weather. Now, what I just spoke about is referred to as a residual haunting, and there are certain factors that play a role in a residual haunting and also an intelligent haunting, such as stones can hold an energy, as we learned in previous weeks of Wicca, A Year and a Day in Magic. And one of the most powerful stones for holding in spiritual energy, which there's quite a bit of, is limestone. You look at the Tower of London, which is made out of a certain type of limestone, and you hear about the residual hauntings there. And also, it's near a river, and I'll speak about that. Rivers, lakes, and oceans also can conduct spiritual energy for a spirit to use, and it also attracts them. So that makes my example, the Tower of London, a perfect hotspot for hauntings. Now, another building that is located near water and is made of stone, lighthouses. Now, they are notorious for being haunted because of the combination of the stone and water and even the weather, and the comings and goings of people as well. That plays a humongous factor in hauntings, which is residual or intelligent. Now, weather can also be a factor, and a huge factor is fog. So, spirits can basically move through the fog much easier than they can through, say, if it wasn't foggy, or if it was raining, or if it was just, a dust storm out. It's easier for a ghost to move through the fog. And they can even get stuck in a place and haunt that area for the short period of time until the fog lifts and they move on with the fog. Also, high traffic areas. Basically, what I'm saying here when I say high traffic areas and hauntings, more people, more energy, and which leads me to the last factor, traumatic events. More people, more problems, more traumatic events, if you follow me. Now, areas where traumatic events happen are hotbeds for residual and intelligent hauntings, such as hospitals, battlefields, and any place where there was a lot of chaos or emotion or activity. Now, also a factor that we've already learned about in our Year in the Day course on when you were most likely to see a ghost or spirit during Samhain and Beltane, the time when the veils between the realm of the living and the realm of the dead are thinnest. Now, say you have a ghost in your house and you want to get rid of it. Now, usually most of the time, if you have a ghost around your house, it's usually a residual haunting, and the ghost won't harm you if you won't harm it, and basically if you leave it alone, you'll be fine. But what you don't want to do is do anything that antagonizes the ghost. This will cause problems. Or you don't want to banish the ghost unless you have a sufficient amount of experience doing such things, or if you do have an issue with a poltergeist or a spirit that has been antagonized, or you have done something to antagonize it, or somebody else has, or basically what I'm trying to say is if you've made a ghost upset. Basically, you want to contact a priest or a priestess, or if you have enough experience and you feel comfortable doing so, you may banish the spirit, but I don't suggest doing that. I suggest getting another party involved, somebody that actually has experience doing such things as banishing a spirit. So, please take care. If you have a ghost in your home, please don't upset it. Now, your assignment for this week is to think about your life and what your life goal may be. And if you do know a psychic, you could go have a past life reading done and see what your lesson in this life is supposed to be. But next week is week 49, and I'll be showing you how to find out your own magical name through numerology. Now, until next time, blessed be! If you enjoy the videos that we make and what we do with our channel, then please donate to Universal Pagan Temple, and together we can change the world. Links are in the description below. And until next time, blessed be!